they used to record a lot of shit. Now it's gonna look like B-side footage, but they got a lot of material. Now this is obviously anything the Fed sees, because they definitely see some shit, right?
Yeah.
But anything that's not seized, they could put together some shit. Now he ain't had like the thing with him. He wasn't a nigga who would shoot like, you know, Vaughn shot like 8 music videos, or like was it 5 music videos that wasn't gonna come out till like 5 months from then. When YoungBoy recorded a music video, it's gonna come out in like 3 days.
Yeah, 3
you know what I mean?
days.
So
Yeah.
you don't have a lot of music videos like saved up, but they got a lot of footage. You know what I mean? The fans gonna have to understand, like, bro, like
He's locked up.
you know,
Yeah.
you get me? But he have a lot of music, man.
All right, so let me ask you this
music.
though, right? Because my chat sit there trying to compare it to, and I'm telling them it's hard for me. Because me personally, I gravitate more to Durk than I do to YoungBoy. So I would have to ask you, like, as your personal.
Yo,
preference.
at times though, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Durk about to get in his YoungBoy back. Like, really, I think he about. I'm gonna tell you why.
Bro, I was even telling my chat, I think he's gonna sell 100K on his next album.
Who Durk?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can see that. But he gonna get in his YoungBoy back by this. And you see how YoungBoy, he'll make the crazy songs about killing opposites and third, but then he gonna make a lonely child. Like, he always looked disturbed. That's the thing about YoungBoy. He mastered that. Yo, I'm disturbed lane, and I might be lashing out. I got anger issues. I'm just like, nigga, I'm self-medicating. I'm off some pill, whatever the case you might call.
Yeah.
Like, look at what Durk tweeting out these days. Yo, I'm sad.
Yeah, sad as fuck.
Yo,
Yeah.
Remember, YoungBoy was used to be like, yo, I might die tomorrow. Like, yo, peace. Like, yo, fuck it. Like, if I tell you, like, look how Durk is talking. We ain't never see Durk talk like that.
That's a fact.
Durk ain't never talk like. First of all, Durk used to block emotion.
Yeah.
So Durk was blocking emotion.
Yeah.
Right? And I remember watching, like, like, truth be told, like, this, I know Durk is finding himself more. Nigga, Durk never, like, he wasn't really that vocal about, you know, at least bringing it to, you know, the internet, when even like he was grieving OTF Chino's death. Obviously, he said, you know, rest in peace Newski a bunch of times, but like, it didn't look like it was affecting him. Like, yo, bro, I can't take this no more.
Yeah.
Like, I think we're at the point with Durk where he's like, yo,
He's
bro,
breaking down type shit. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think he's always going through his own way. I asked him that when he came on Everyday Struggle. I said, yo, I always just thought y'all niggas just, like, either some way y'all was numb to it or whatever. He said he dealt with it privately. I think he's also realized that even though, yo, it's his pain and he could deal with it however way he wants to, like, the audience want to see him hurt a little bit. Like, they don't want him to just block it out. They want to see the whole experience.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of why he's letting people in, because usually he's not tweeting out, man, I don't feel good or whatever the case is. But YoungBoy used to tweet that out. And the thing with YoungBoy is like, and I'll say to a certain extent, I mean, remember when what's his name was like, yo, you got all these depressed ass niggas, blah blah blah. Like, and I remember Rod Wave said something. Ain't nobody gonna ever like check or test a question YoungBoy being a gangster if he say some shit like, yo, I'm feeling suicidal or something. You know what I mean? No one's gonna say it to him. I think Durk about to get into that feelings bag, bro, a little bit. You know what I mean? Just kind of let y'all know shit he went through, and probably get into his paranoia. I think G Herbo did that. That's why he dropped his project called PTSD. But the thing is, I think Durk is such a star now, it can't just be the music. So he's showing you even in the tweets, yo, he gonna tweet it. Like, we never seen Durk tweet like this. He never tweet like this before.
That's a fact. He never did.
You know what I mean? But like, YoungBoy do it. YoungBoy used to be like, yo, Instagram, yo, I don't feel good. Like, he was something like, I don't feel good. He just delete all his Instagram shit. And fans is like, yo, what the fuck going on? But like, at least it felt like you were seeing the actual effects of all the shit he had to deal with, even manifest through that. I think Durk's about to do that and go to another level. Durk's just one of the smartest artists of this generation.
Yeah.
Smartest. I'm gonna be honest with you, and truth be told, like, I think Baby gotta come with some hard shit, because truth be told, I think Durk damn near almost used that collab album, used it as a leg up to catapult, and like, just visually, again, not in terms of straight numbers, because Baby is the guy, but it looked like Durk kind of on like people are talking about Durk's run right now more than Baby's run, and Baby's on a run.
Yeah.
Like niggas is talking.
But people are saying that Durk's run is Drake made.
Yeah, but who cares? Who cares if it's Drake made, nigga? How many moments has he had since then?
Multiple.
How many? He's had mad moments. Like we're living, like everything that's going on ever since then is basically we're living on what's going on in Durk's life.
Yeah.
Oh, niggas ran down. It was him in India. They bust back at the ops. I bet it's Durk in India now, and you even see that on social media, nigga. Like he gets on the next Drake song. He don't even he got the number. Well, it was a number one rap record. He don't even need to wild out no more. You know what he did? I'm gonna just promote my girl. You know why? Because that moment of everybody knowing that him and his girl was fucking shooting it out like Mr. and Mrs. Smith, bro. It makes sense. Yo, if that moment never happened and he just rapped on a Drake song, I'm just promoting my chick. Niggas would have killed him, bro. But because that moment happened, niggas is like, yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you.
He's really the rider.
They might be the realest, and niggas don't even look at that as pussy. Like niggas look at that like, yo, well, if I had a girl who was shooting it out with me, I'm promoting her shit too. That's what's up. So I'm telling you, Durk is playing this shit smart. I knew Durk was smart when Meek Mill bit the bait and started going back and forth with 6ix9ine. Durk said, I'm good. He stopped. He said, I'm getting hot by myself. I'm good. I'm gonna let you keep getting me hot. Durk's smarter than these niggas.
Yeah,
Durk is smart. I'm telling you.
Durk didn't bite the bait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy's smart, man.
But you didn't answer my question though.
Ooh.
So back to as far as preference goes in timeless music, Durk and YoungBoy they both equally have tons of songs in their catalog. If you would have had to choose one that you gravitate to, just personal choice, who would it be?
I'm gonna go with YoungBoy.
You going with YoungBoy?
I'm gonna go with YoungBoy because I feel like I could listen to YoungBoy for about 5, 6, 7 moods a month.
Okay.
And I think Durk, I love his music, but I think he's about to get there in terms of capturing that. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, right now, Durk he talked the hottest and the most vivid shit when it comes to street shit right now, but that's still one lane. My favorite. Yo, I remember YoungBoy asked me, right? We sitting right outside his private jet. So what's your favorite track of mine? And nigga, I ain't gonna lie.
Private jet, weird flex. I was like, go ahead.
no, but that's what we did the interview. Yo, all the songs that came to mind wasn't even the songs that where you talking super gangsta on. It was the songs that was
melodic. Exactly.
You know
pain songs, right?
Yeah, bro. Yo, I'm telling you, it's for me when it comes to YoungBoy, it's songs like All In, Lonely Child. It's just that a nigga trying to find his way music. We're shit, we talked about Drake before, right? It's like, man, niggas still want from Drake those moments where he was figuring it out and going through life and figuring out with bitches, but he not there no more. YoungBoy's still at that point.
Yeah.
That nigga 21 years of age, learning how to be a businessman, still obviously, you know what I mean, everybody around him still tied to the street shit. And he care about his respect and reputation. He trying to find himself as a man. He trying to learn how to turn, you know what I mean, walk away from some shit. While niggas might say he pussy, but that's the right decision because you're a businessman. So he going through all that. He put in his music. He got all type of issues with his mama. You see all that shit online.
Yeah, that's facts.
You see all that shit with all his baby mamas. You see all that shit with his family, and you hear him on the records. It's kind of he's working through it. I always tell people, I'm like, yo, in that interview that nobody ever heard. Y'all will hear one day. The best answer he told me, especially when we started talking about him being a father, he said, yo, act.
Wait, just to let you know, hold on, before you say this, I'm streaming, so I'll just let you know.
No, I know. But the best thing he said, he said, yo, act. He said, I'm figuring this shit out. That was the humblest answer you could possibly give. He was like, yeah, I'm doing these things. He's like, yo, I'm figuring it out, what it is to be a role model, a father, it's a nigga growing. Yeah. It's a nigga who's young. Who's maturing.
Yeah.
And a lot of times when you talk to artists, bro, they hit you with an answer for everything. They're not gonna tell you I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're not gonna tell you you know what I mean, yo, hey, maybe I should do this, or maybe they gonna speak like they know what the fuck going on. He was like, yo, it's I ain't figured that out yet.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like the nigga showed real emotions, being unsure, like not like just regular emotions that people kind of hold that facade to you. I think the greatest artists on this planet are the artists who could let down that veil
And
of all the jewelry, the bravado, and for one song, it don't gotta be every song. For one song, you're like, damn,
shit
this
hits
nigga
you.
just like me. Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
like me.
Yeah.
I feel like these ways in these situations.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? And I'm telling you, that's how that nigga really be going in. And I give him the utmost respect. I give him the utmost respect for that. I think Durk only like he's been realizing now that you're not just a Chicago artist. You're like this star we love. And truth be told, you at the top of the shit. So I think he knows the next evolution is like let people in. You gotta let people in more and more. You gotta
Yeah.
talk about those moments, like of course not some incriminating type of shit, right? But like
Yeah.
you gotta talk about how you're dealing with all of this shit. And it might sound good when you're only making one type of record. Yeah, we gonna kill him, we gonna slide. But best artist gonna tell you, man, the day I found out about this is how I cried. This is how I felt.
Yeah.
Like
Like
I
Red
couldn't
Man.
believe
That's
it.
how you talk about
I'm,
Red Man.
I'm telling you. So it's like when you watch artists evolving like that, I love to see it. But right now, I would say YoungBoy. I'm gonna say YoungBoy off that.
Okay.
But I love Durk. I love Durk.
Me too. I love. I mean, both of them are phenomenal artists. So it's
Yeah.
like I don't want people to make it seem like oh one's better than the other, yada yada yada. Like nah, both are really good artists. But Ak, I was gonna ask you, do you think that YoungBoy being in jail is gonna affect his album sales
Yeah, it will. Yeah, it will
for the
because
better or for the worse?
for the worst, for the worst. Like people are gonna support the record, but like he not here. You got to realize at the point YoungBoy got locked up, YoungBoy was at a point where if he was gonna put out an album now, the thing is tricky about YoungBoy. If he puts out a lot of projects, and he'll put out projects that's like, you know, it don't feel like an album. So like people look at sales and they be like, well, you put out this with Richard Kidd, then you put out this was so it's like a compilation. They judge those.
Yeah,
Hop did like 120 or something around
yeah,
those regions. Like if YoungBoy was free and out and was promoting this sincerely Kentrell and doing how he does it, you don't got to be doing too much shit, right? You don't got to be okay, just showing up to radio. No, you ain't got to do that, right? Do what he
nah,
normally do.
like they had a regular Instagram post and like little
140,
stories.
140,
You think he'll do 140?
140.
But you gotta understand
Yeah.
that he did with Top. He did 120 with Velo merch.
Bro, doing 140. Yo, YoungBoy, the hottest rapper, just straight up, like, just straight off litness, the hottest rapper. The hottest rapper. Like, I'm telling you, the hottest.
So do you think this next album is gonna do? What do you think this next album is gonna do? Prediction.
I think it's going to do between 70 and 90. I would be shocked if it did 100, but I do think it's going to do close to it. And that's because YoungBoy fans, the way they consume his music, they consume the visuals, they consume a lot of shit around it that won't necessarily be up to what it would be if he's here.
Right.
So because of that, of course, I do think he should get some playlists. And I ain't gonna lie, Top got great playlisted, which was good.
Yeah, it was
I mean,
great playlist.
Like, with truth be told, given YoungBoy's past and YoungBoy's history, it just
He's
shows
not blackballed.
Yeah, well, he was blackballed for a while, but yeah, that nigga got so hot. That's the only person I really seen cure the blackball. You got to get so hot that they look stupid. They look stupid to put you on them type shit.
Yeah.
Oh, you want kids to come to your platform? Or you don't play YoungBoy at all? Or we not coming there? We don't care about your reason not. So they gonna put him on there, and they had to fuck with him. You feel me? And of course, Atlantic tried to massage her relationship. He not an industry guy, so he don't really care.
Yeah.
But he got that hot. Like you have to get that hot. You know what I mean? And I think it'd do something.
Would you think that was the same for Durk? Do you think Durk was ever blackballed from playlisting?
No.
You
You got to realize they tried YoungBoy when they
the Jania situation. Yeah, we know.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's what they really wanted him out of here for that.
Yeah.
Like Durk don't got no domestic shit. Like he might be always around violence, but they don't blackball you for violence. Like they only blackball you for violence towards women and like kids.
Yeah.
But For Durk, no. If anything, I would say, you know, maybe some of his songs ain't conducive to getting worldwide promotion, and him saying I'm gonna stop dissing the dead people in my songs. That's also because he want to get bigger, bro. Like, bro, if you have a song just like this and Duck, I granted some people might not know you doing it, but nigga, everybody ain't gonna support it the way they would support, please do not play that little boy in the club because we don't listen to rats. I mean,
yeah.
like that song is vague. Like, you know what I mean? It doesn't. That's not something where somebody would upload and put in parentheses diss track. It's just a good song. Now is he dissing? Of course he is. Like that's Durk thing. He gonna be dissing niggas, but it's not some shit where like he's playing off of a lot of shit that and for people who ever follow Chicago, they know that shit. They're like, yo, this nigga is straight beefing on this track.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, go listen to his song with Vaughn. You know what I mean? Go listen to all these niggas. Go listen to Back Again. Like, bro, like, you can't promote that to a mass audience. You know what I mean? Wooski just got shot in his head. Like, bro, you can't promote that type of song. You know what I mean? It's a great song. It sounds good. Niggas gonna bump it. People know it in the culture.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie.
You can't really.
I Am What I Am did go that. I can't lie. Did it?
No. You could go with them songs. Them songs. What I'm saying is, this is what the industry is. The industry is the fluff. You want to have records that are going diamond, 3-4 times platinum. You need the industry to adopt those songs. You need the industry to play those records on the radio. Yeah. You need the industry to have these records and pretty much blow it up to the point where a white chick who don't know hip hop, but she like hip hop beats, she's drunk in some club and somebody play that song, but because it's so popular, she dances.
Yeah.
They're not gonna do it if it's Back Again where it's just centered around, we killing the ops. You know what I mean? It won't be that.
Yeah. And that's the difference between choosing between the streets and the industry.
Well, that's why you see Durk's trying to do a little bit different. You go watch Durk gonna still be doing the same shit. He gonna code it better. You gotta code it better. The thing is with Vaughn was a little bit of a shakeup for Chicago drill because he brought the name dropping back into this shit.
Yeah.
Because before Vaughn came on the scene, all of the older Chicago artists, most of them moved out of Chicago.
Yeah.
So they're not living in Chicago no more. Why would you, like, I remember Lil J was beefing with Keith and them. Keith not saying Lil J name on the record.
Yeah, he wasn't.
He not saying their name.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like.
Yo, Lil J's gotta come home too.
Yeah, his situation was unfortunate. But Vaughn came out, and nigga, Vaughn was one of them niggas, clearly, he don't know the word subliminal, because he never dropped a subliminal in his life. He would just tell you, he would just give you the exact date, location,
time,
the type of gun, how many shots.
3 in the morning, I'm thinking about hitting this lick.
Like, truth be told, that's why when he blew up off of Crazy Story, people looked at it and said, damn, this nigga is vivid. That's why I think Durk adopted a little bit of it. Unfortunately, when it comes to like drill music, people do want to hear the play-by-play. Yeah, this nigga, he pulled out first, but his gun jammed. I pulled out, and my shit just, like, they want to hear that in a record.
Yeah.
Like, they don't want you to just gloss over it like, oh, we called him lacking. They want to hear the play-by-play. Called him by the store, and they got an Arizona in his hand. You feel me? Like, bro, niggas want to hear Vaughn broke this shit down like a movie.
Yeah,
like
did.
The nigga was painting details of the track. The nigga said, he said, tell him meet him at the store. He was like, yo, the chick had a ring on her finger. Like, wifey probably like, the nigga is breaking, he's breaking down the scene so crazy.
Yeah, he is.
The nigga, he like, oh, bet, all right, we not linking him at his crib. Bet, we gonna meet at the store. Bet. Shorty had it, like, come on, wifey probably, come on, he was keeping it mad vivid.
Yeah,
to the point, even to this day, shit, I remember I had him on, like, I did an interview with him right before he died, guy arrested death. Shit, like, you almost want to feel like, something about the story got to be true, because it's no way you
just make this shit up.
fucking way.
It's a fact.
There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. But
and I ain't gonna lie, I think people really underrated Von's pen because his storytelling was actually crazy. Like,
bro, the best storyteller, if you ask me, of the last 5 years. I might say even 10. And you know, with all due respect to people like Kendrick Lamar, great storytellers as well in their own way. What we're talking about is, listen, if we're talking about ghetto movies, like that nigga is basically in a song. You could do. And by the way, I'm gonna talk to his team. I'm pretty sure this ain't my idea. They probably already got this idea ready. Like crazy story and shit like that could be a mini movie. Like that could be a mini movie, nigga. Like that could, you know what I mean? That literally, you could build around that premise. You could build around that premise and create a whole movie from it.
Nah, you gotta be really, really talented to make a whole story in a song and make it rhyme and make it make sense. Like, you know how much artwork that is? That is art. Like, that is really art.
Yo, and that was the crazy part about it, because I remember I asked him and he's like, yo, I'm gonna be honest, I be just in the studio just like working it out. It's not like he's writing, like, you know, like the thing is Nas is a good writer and storyteller, but Nas had books of rhymes and, you know, would really pen these great, you know, stories or whatever, putting them together. Now, you know, salute to Biggie who never wrote, but like that took time to, like, even for him with a story, I got a story to tell. Shit, that took a lot of sessions, a lot of ciphering to get that done.
Yeah. Like
I don't even know if Von knew what he was doing, because when he first caught that record, like he was still trying to learn. He was still trying to like master what rap is, because he admitted that he wasn't that good at first. Remember, he just got to jail, and then he kind of got into that little flow, and that's the shit that you got to say that nigga kind of got it. Like he caught up real quick, and that's the reason why I'm like, yo, he's speaking from his experience as somebody else. It ain't no way you could get a story that clear. That like I knew how the took him to the O. I knew how that video should have been and was gonna be before I seen the video. There's only one way for it. Like he told you everything there was. Crazy Story Part 3. I knew how that shit was before I seen the video. Like
exactly.
This whole set me up. Yo, this dirty slap. Come on.
Nah, that nigga said she strutting her stuff. Who even says strutting in a song? Like, who thinks of strutting?
Nah. Yo, that's why Durk's music, Von's music is gonna be around for a really long time too. Yeah, it's timeless. It's unfortunate with like all the artists that we lost.
I know. R.P. Von.
Man, you know whose music I've been getting into a lot recently?
Who?
Man, Mo3, man. So talented, bro.
Yeah, talented.
Yo, that voice, like, if you ask me, he has top 5 voices in hip hop, and these are the people I throw up in that mix, right? Definitely have Rod Wave up in there. Rod Wave, YNW Melly. I'm talking about raw voice, no auto-tune, no nothing. If you hear these people sing their song, you hear emotion. Like, nigga, I hear the thing about Melly. I heard pain behind his voice.
Same.
I hear pain behind Rod Wave's voice, and Mo3's voice. I heard so much pain, and those artists, it's just all about them telling their story. It like I like artists like that because their story always comes out like just through the melodies and the harmonies that they get, you know. So I see somebody say Roddy Ricch. Here, Roddy Ricch is in there too.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Roddy Ricch carried the hell out of Kanye West on that record.
Roddy Ricch is in there too.
He literally made that record act. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm looking at my Grammy right now. It's like, yo, that was crazy.
Yeah. Roddy Ricch, absolutely. Like, it was something about Die Young. Even if you go back to just like the record that blew him up.
Yeah.
Shit, if you like, I first saw Roddy Ricch when I saw Meek post him. He posted him with Ener Bang.
And he was in the hood, right?
A bunch of kids around him, and he was doing. Bitch, I've been balling every season. Yeah. I could just hear. Sometimes when an artist is performing and they get to certain words that they got to either draw out or whatever, you can hear the pain in their voice. Like, it's just not words.
Yeah,
and that's all. like I don't know what for other fans that means, but like for me, that means so much when I
Emotion.
could hear it.
Yeah, it's emotion.
Could
Like
hear the shit.
you can feel it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So those artists like just
I know.
amazing. But like I've been heavy into Mo 3, man. And you know what's crazy? I wasn't that big and heavy into him once when he was alive. So like for me now, it's like yo, I feel like I just found like you know what it'd be like digging in like Africa and be like, oh shit, we found this whole civilization. Like I'm finding like every track that's new of his now. I'm hearing. I'm like, oh shit,
Yeah.
like this dude was talented. So you know, like Vaughn, Mo 3, artists like those, they put down works and they were so good that I think their art is gonna be appreciated for a very long time. You
Yeah.
know, and their family's gonna be able to eat off that art for a very long time. So, you know, very sad that they passed, but they're great artists.
They are. I agree. I agree 100%.
You play this 2K shit, man?
Yeah, it's actually a good game. I ain't gonna lie.
It's a good game.
Yeah, it's good. It's fun too.
How different is it than 21?
A lot, to be honest. That's what makes it good. Like there's like a story mode in Park now where they have like a quest and you gotta like walk up to people to get like certain items and shit like that. Like it's way completely different.
What about okay, cool. So they finally added like maybe
Like
a
a
little
story
bit of
mode
like
type shit.
yeah, a little bit of like Fortnite, like
Yeah,
seasons type,
seasons. Yeah, they got seasons. They got battle passes, basically.
Okay, yeah. See, I think niggas was trying to tell them this should have been done that
A long
forever
time
ago.
ago.
Just do
Yeah,
that and listen to your community.
exactly.
Wait, how about the gameplay though?
Gameplay is phenomenal so far, so good. The only thing that I can say is a little bit shaky is maybe paint defense. But you know that's a problem every year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Other than that, majority of the stuff is good. The shooting is good. Passing speed could be improved a little bit, I think. The recovery rate on contesting could be a little bit decreased, I feel like. I feel like the recovery rate is way too quick. Like when somebody jumps, they can jump again. I feel like still success is a little bit too high. But
So slider shit.
yeah, slider shit, yeah. But as far as like raw gameplay, not a bad game. I rated like a 7.7 out of 10. If you ask me, I consider this at least so far. At least it's too early to tell. It's obviously the second day, but so far, could be top 3 2K in the past 5 years. Absolutely.
Not bad. I mean, wait. Are you playing on PS4 or you playing on PS5?
I'm on PS5, but it's current gen.
Like, what does that mean?
It's the PS4 version, but I'm on PS5.
Oh, so you could play against PS4 niggas?
Yeah.
Wait, why people don't play the PS5 version?
It's different environment. It's the same game though, same gameplay, just different environment. In my opinion, this is the best 2K since 20, but it's only 1 year. So, but if you ask me for the past,
Is this shit better than like 16?
no, but it's better than 19. It's better than 18.
All right.
Yeah, but I'm gonna go back to my stream though. I appreciate that.
All right, bro.
All right, bro. W for the chat for Akademiks.